Hey y'all, welcome back for part 2 of today's lesson. It is a beautiful Monday and I hope you tackled that problem where we were doing 96 hundredths grams of salt divided into 8 equal servings. Well, there were a lot of different ways that you could divide 96 hundredths into 8 servings, and hopefully any way you did it, you got 12 hundredths grams of salt. So that was 0.12 hundredths. If you have questions about that or want to go over it with me, let me know. I'd love to see you tomorrow or later today. But let me know if you have questions about that. We're going to continue on with dividing some decimals. So the first problem we are going to take on, we are going to do 2 different ways. The first way, we are going to draw with dots in our place value columns, and then we're going to do the standard algorithm as well. So the first problem we're taking on is 6 and 72 hundredths divided by 3. So I've gone ahead and I've drawn my 6 ones, 7 tenths, and 2 hundredths. 6 ones, 7 tenths, 2 hundredths. I've also written this out in the standard algorithm. For those of you all who might not remember, here are the steps that we take when we're dividing using our standard algorithm, doing long division. We divide, then we multiply, we subtract, and then we bring down, then we go back up to the top and do it all over again. All right, so we're dividing by 3, which means I need to split my ones into 3 equal groups. So I need to do 6 divided by 3, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So I'm going to make 3 groups of 2. Perfect. Now we have 7 tenths. And in order to divide 7 by 6, we can't quite do that evenly. The closest I could do would be 6 divided by 3. I could do 3 equal groups of 2, but then I've got that 1 dot left over. Well, while we're dividing like this, we are able to regroup just like when we were multiplying, just like when we were adding or subtracting, we can regroup. So we can take 1 tenth and move it to our hundredths column, where 1 tenth becomes 10 hundredths. And then once we're there, we can divide, we now have 12 hundredths, and we can divide 12 hundredths into 3 even groups. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So there are our 4 in each group, 3 total groups. So our answer is 2 ones, because there's 2 in each group, 2 tenths, because there's 2 in each equal group, and 4 hundredths. Our decimal place, of course, goes between the ones place and the tenths place. So we have 2 and 24 hundredths. Now let's take that on using the standard algorithm. That's where we do it in our long division setup. And our first step is to divide. So we're going to take our first digit and only our first digit. We are going to do 6 divided by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Our second step is to multiply. We will do 2 times 3 is 6. Then we subtract. 6 minus 6 is 0. And we bring down our next digit. Is our 7. Then we go back to the top, start all over again. We are going to do 7 divided by 3. 7 divided by 3 is 2, because that's as close as we can get without going over. Feel free to use your multiplication chart if you want to as you go through this. Then we will multiply. 2 times 3 is 6. Goes under the 7. Then we subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. Fourth step is to bring down. Then we go back up to the top and do it all over again. 12 divided by 3, I know that is 4. Then we multiply 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Subtract 12 minus 12 is 0. Awesome. All right, there we go. So our answer is 224. But wait, that doesn't match this answer over here. Where would our decimal place need to go to have this answer be equal to this answer? Absolutely, our decimal place would have to go between the 2's. So 2 and 24 hundredths. Okay. So, wow. When we're dividing decimals, our decimal just goes up into the same place value in our answer. Interesting. Okay. That's good to know. Let's take on the next problem. And it is actually going to be the problem I'm going to leave y'all with today. We will talk about it tomorrow on Tuesday. But I want you to solve this problem both ways. I want you to solve it with our dots, and I also want you to solve it with long division. And that problem is this. 6 72/100ths divided by 4. And I'm going to write this over on the far side in our long division setup. 6 72/100ths divided by 4. I know it's behind my head right now. I will go ahead and just move myself up. Move myself up here. Nope, that's not myself. Let's see if I can move myself. Maybe we can. Maybe there we go. There we go. I'll move myself up here. That way, down below me, we've got our long division set up. We have 6 72/100ths divided by 4. And I am going to set you up for success by drawing our dots in here. It is going to look very similar to the ones we have above because they are the same numbers. Our 6 and 72/100ths is the same. So we start with 6 dots in our ones column, 7 dots in our tenths column, and 2 dots in our hundredths column. All right, well, this is where I'm going to leave you today. Solve both of these problems and bring them back with you to our asynchronous day tomorrow, where we will review this and then talk about one more method. Awesome. Well, that is it for today, y'all. I hope you have an awesome day. Bring this completed problem with you both ways tomorrow to our asynchronous day. Until then, y'all have an awesome time, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.